Melissa Kurt. Are you Melissa?
Yes, I am.
Melissa, you're charged with disorderly conduct.
Yes.
According to the police report, police were flagged down while they were on Lockwood Street and told that there were two individuals who were in a white Corsica that were, to read the report accurately, who were possibly doing illegal activity. The subject stated the vehicle was parked at the dead end of Mystic Street. Police responded to the area, and when they responded, you were seated in the car with Jason Kurt. Is that your husband?
Yes.
According to the police report, the vehicle was bearing Rhode Island passenger registration plate in the rear and a commercial license plate in the front. It had two different license plates on it. When police approached the vehicle, there was a strong odor of marijuana. Police asked the subjects what they were doing, and the subjects were evasive and uncooperative. When the police officers checked out the passenger plate, it was revealed to be a stolen license plate, and the vehicle was unregistered. Police then informed both subjects, you and your husband, that the vehicle was going to be towed. According to the report, when police told you the vehicle was going to be towed, you got out of the vehicle, started yelling and screaming at both police and your husband. Began to take your belongings from the trunk of the car, began throwing them to the ground. According to the report, you ignored several commands from police to calm down and to act appropriately, and you continued to yell and would not listen or cooperate with police. She was then apprehended and charged with disorderly conduct. How do you plead to the charge?
Not guilty. None of that's true.
None of it's true?
None of that's true. First of all, the car was moved out of my father-in-law's car, out of his yard, because he has a tow truck, so it was moved into the street from his yard. Yes, there was two different plates on it. It was to be into the street. That's first of all. Second of all, my mother died the night before that whole thing happened, so hysterical, probably so. Being told to shut up and him screaming and swearing in my face, I probably was just a little belligerent. I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to act when my mother just died. So I'm going to say not guilty. I'm going to say that he's a liar, actually, is what he is.
Okay. The fact that you had just suffered a tragedy in your family, of course, is something that I will take into consideration.
I told him that, and he arrested me anyway and brought me here. I told him that my mother had just passed away.
Of course, you...
It's funny that it was smoking marijuana, but yet nobody was charged with that. Because I was released 45 minutes after I got here, and my husband was never taken, saying how he was in the driver's seat.
So what I'm going to do, Ms. Kurt, I'm going to set the matter down for trial, so we'll get the police officers to come in. We'll hear both sides of the story.
Okay.
Disorderly conduct, for the offense to be actionable, the conduct must be more than just words, because words alone do not constitute disorderly conduct.
No, I was throwing things out of my trunk onto the ground. I was.
All right. Well, that act in and of itself may or may not constitute disorderly conduct, depending on what the testimony is, okay? But if you were throwing things out of your trunk, that's one thing. You may be charged with littering, but if you were throwing
No, it was my stuff. It was my clothes and stuff that I was taking out of the car.
I'm just trying to help you, but you're not listening. So if you were listening, maybe you might know what to testify to at trial. The matter is set down for trial.